Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing, or attempting to do, a how to change drum brakes. This will be on an '09 Silverado. I believe the 2009s have, it says like held down by pins. So I guess, each kit is a little different between years, but overall, the general installation or replacement should be pretty much the same, except for a minor detail, which I think in this one it has these little springs. So I did go ahead and buy a special tool for like $9. That special tool is this little spring compressor tool. I just got it off Amazon for like $9, $8, so I'll link that in the description below, and in case you need that for yours. But anyway, I went ahead and took the wheels off. I figured if you were even thinking about attempting doing this, you knew how to take your wheels off, hopefully. So I went ahead and took those off. Now, here is our drum brake. You can tell it's pretty old. So I got from 1A Auto the drums, both drums in here, and then the shoes are in there as well. So I'll link all that down in the description below. We are going to go ahead and get started by taking these drums off. The way that they come off, I believe, is they pull off. There is 2 jack bolt holes in there that you can use to jack it off, which will be, that'll make it a lot easier, but I don't have the correct size screw or bolt to do that. So I'm gonna use a hammer and lightly use a pry bar to kind of wiggle the drum off. So, as you can see, my pads are almost non-existent. And this is grooved to hell and back. All right, so here's everything that comes in the kit that I'm gonna link below. You've got your drums, you've got your shoes there and there, and it comes with all these grommets, springs, looks like there's some clips, more springs, and some pins. So we are going to go ahead and dig on into it. All right guys, so we got this spring right here that we're going to take off. I have these hose pliers that I'm going to use. Makes it a little easier because you can kind of get in there and grab it. I'll link these in the description. So we're just going to get in here and pull on this spring. So remember, the long end of the spring is going towards the back of the truck. Now there's a bracket here that we're going to take out. Right here, it just kind of slides out there. All right, now we've got our adjuster in here in the middle, so we have to get that out. We're going to pull apart on the shoes and pull that adjuster out. So there's that adjuster. This little nose piece just comes off, I guess. Yeah. So there is your adjuster. Now there's another spring back in here. Same thing with these pliers. We're going to get it out. All that does is it pulls the shoes together. Now we've got our special tool that we ordered, the only special tool for this job. There is 2 little springs here on the outside. We're gonna get those off. I'm not entirely sure how these work other than there. So you just have to, you press this in and turn it and line up the slot to come out. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you turn it to align your pin in there with the long slot. There we go. So I was kind of in the back holding this pin because you can see that that's where it lines up. So I'll go ahead and pull both those pins out, and then the shoes will come out. At least the one side will. This side still has your e-brake. Here's that spring from the bottom. All right, so take your other shoe off and kind of pull it out here. Hopefully you guys can see that there is a little circlip here. We gotta work on getting that out. I had some snap ring pliers, which I can link down below, but you guys probably know what these are. Here's that clip. We do have a new one, so if you destroy this one, it's fine. There's a little washer. And bust your shoe out of that pin. And there are both of your shoes. So now what I'm going to do is take a little wire brush on a drill and clean off these contact areas just to make sure they're good and ready for the new shoes. So here are those spots that I just cleaned off real quick, 3 on each side. All right guys, in your kit you get these rubber grommets. I think there's 3 on each side, so we're gonna pop them out. So you've got one down in this corner, you've got one up here, and you've got one over here. Now take your new ones and just pop those in. All right, now we're going to take our new shoe here and we're going to put this in here. All right, so once we get that on, we're going to take our new clip here and put that in. I might need some needle nose. All right, so once you get that on, you're going to that's how it's going to go. But first, you're going to want to lube up all these spots with some brake caliper grease, which I don't know if I have. All right, let's take our new pin, put it through the back here, then take your new spring and then this piece And you're going to push that on. Try to get that as centered as possible. Now we'll take the other side here. I think I am missing a spring. Hold on. The other side. And go ahead and put that on. There's two little tabs down here. Make sure your shoes go behind those tabs. Alright guys, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our spring. Alright, so this goes up and behind. Take your pliers. There's that. All right, now you're going to take your adjuster and your bracket here. You're going to take your adjuster all the way in. Then you're going to put that in there. Let me back up here, guys. So you're going to want this just like this. See the grooves? So it's going to go in just like that. You're going to have that little clip facing back. Then you've got your bracket here, which is going to go around that pin and over here. And that little arm is resting on the adjuster grooves. Now let's take our spring here. We're going to put it in here. And I'm going to take these vice grips . And it's going to go just like that. Okay. Now we're going to take our new drum and slide it on there. Make sure all this is sitting good here. And before we do this, I'm going to try to clean this surface up real good. All right, guys, let's take the drum here and slide it on. So you want a slight drag. Take the other side off, the other side drum off, just so you know that's not the side catching. I honestly think that that's pretty good. Let me adjust this. So you've got your little gear on your adjuster. I'm going to adjust that out some, just to see if it makes much of a difference.
Not much, let me do more. I'm doing this just because I really want to make sure I really operating correctly.
That's too tight. So now I'm gonna back this off some. All right, that's right where we're gonna leave it. So now this side is done. It really was not that bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I'll let you guys watch, but I'm not gonna walk through it. Okay guys, so that is the install. It's actually pretty simple. There's a couple tedious things you gotta do, but that's every install. So if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it, because I know a lot of you were probably just trying to figure out how to do this, and as soon as you did, you clicked out of it. So anyway, thank you so much for making it this far. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more content to come.